All right. Hopefully, I turn my camera on and off, and hopefully you're able to hear me. This is the third take. Earlier, I was on a coaching call with some of people that a private group that I'm part of, and I wanted to share some of the notes that I took. All right. Not sure if you're seeing this. I know it says live, but I'm not sure if you're able to see, if you're able to hear me. Now I haven't had some issues before. Let me know if that's still the case. Otherwise, I just have to cut this out because I gotta get moving. But let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I'm not gonna get started until I have at least one live viewer that says that they can hear me. Can you hear me? Type something in here. Can you hear me now? Maybe something's going on with Facebook. Good morning. Let me see. Hold off. Check out the nice landscape over here. Hello. Let's see. Your connection is weak, it says here. Well, guess we'll have to work with that. Hello. Can you hear me? Let me see if you can hear me. Keep going. We're telling your friends to join the video. Let's see. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not gonna do anything until we get at least one person saying yes. I have a feeling that this thing is not working right now. Keeps on going in now because of my service here where we live. It's not the greatest, but I want to share some notes of a coaching that I received, and want to share what's applicable to you guys. Hopefully you're able to hear me. And I'm gonna go get started just in case it is working. Alright, so I don't have any live viewers right now, but hopefully somebody gets on board in a little bit, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so with that said, like I mentioned before, I was on a coaching call last night, 45-minute call with someone that is had the privilege of me, having some time with them. I reached out to them, and they were kind enough to give me some of their time, which I don't take lightly. And I wanted to share what I learned or some of the notes that I took last night. Okay, so hopefully it helps you out. Hopefully you're able to hear me. So with that said, people, we were talking about a little bit about the law of averages. The 80-20 rule. Many of you are probably very aware about the 80-20 rule. 80% of people are not going to do certain things. 20% of people will. And if hey guys, whoever just joined, if you're able to hear me, please type 1 or say yes, I'm able to hear you. So then that way I know that I'm not, you're just not looking at a bunch of moving lips. So if you be so kind, type 1, type yes, do whatever you want, and let me know if you're able to hear me. Okay? So back to my notes. So he talked about the law of averages, 80-20 rule. Out of 100 people, 80% of those people are not going to do anything. 20% of people will do something. But he also broke down the 80-20 rule amongst those 20%. So amongst the 20%, there's still an additional, the 80-20% rule breaks it down to 4 people. And out of those 4 people, then he broke it down another 80-20. And then he says that's the one person that's truly going to make it. Okay? So that's the one person that's truly going to actually take it to the top. So the 80-20 rule. So, he mentioned that how people are predictable. Now, mind you, this person that I am getting coached from does well over $1 million on a yearly basis, and I'm not saying that to brag upon him. I'm just saying that what he does is lead by example, and there's not that many of them. But that's okay, because maybe you don't want to be a millionaire. Maybe you want to be 100,000 there. Maybe you want to be a 400,000 there. Did you know that 1% of the economy, the 1%ers, they're really only making 400 grand a year? So if you're able to make it to the $400,000 a year mark, you're a 1%er. So you don't have to be a millionaire to be a 1%er. So hopefully you're getting this. The other thing that he talked to me about was to look up the word leadership, and he asked me to memorize it. And next time I speak with him, I need to have it memorized. So just letting you know, look up the word leadership. If you have the opportunity, look it up. Google it. He also, the last couple of things that I want to mention, everything else is kind of personal, but I kind of want to throw this out there for you. And, he was talking about disappointments and putting disappointments to the side. All right, putting disappointments to the side. They're like a raging bull, he said. You don't leave a raging bull free. You lock him up and you put him in a cage. All right, so that's what he said. Cage up your disappointments and throw away the keys. So he also mentioned the last thing that you want is instant gratification. You don't want instant gratification. Okay, you gotta hone in to those disappointments and don't change your physical attitude. You always gotta stay excited, super excited, he said. All right, and then the last thing that I want to leave you with is do something good for someone you don't necessarily like. All right, so and this is where that came from. I've helped people in the past, but unfortunately, by me helping them, I'm teaching them to be enabled. All right, so I'm enable them, and you don't want a culture of people that are enabled. You want a culture of winners, and the only way you do that is by not giving freebies to those people. All right, if you like somebody, don't give them freebies. Make them work for it. And that's it, guys. I just want to keep this nice and short. Hopefully you're able to hear what I'm saying, because I did have some audio issues before, thinking it might be Facebook. But if this doesn't go through, maybe sometime later on today, if I have the opportunity, or maybe sometime tomorrow, I'll share those notes with you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye now.